My name is Raju, and I drive an auto rickshaw at night. The streets are usually quiet and empty, but I had grown used to the darkness. One night, while looking for passengers, I reached a deserted road near a remote village. Just as I turned a corner, I saw an old woman standing by the roadside. She was wearing a white sari, and she was staring at me silently. I stopped my auto and asked, "Ma'am, where would you like to go?" She replied in a cold voice, "Just up to the next turn." Her voice sent a chill down my spine, but I thought she might be in need. I gestured for her to sit, and she quietly got in. During the ride, the woman didn't say a word. The air around her felt cold and airy. Every time I glanced in the mirror, I saw her eyes staring directly at me, which made me feel an unsettling anxiety, like something terrible was about to happen. As we approached a dense forest, my auto suddenly stopped on its own. I tried starting it several times, but it wouldn't turn on. Just then, the woman spoke in a low voice, "You have no idea what happens here." There was a terrifying tone in her voice, making my hair stand on end. I turned to look at her and noticed a strange gleam in her eyes. I felt like she wasn't human, she was something else. Suddenly, a chilling smile spread across her face, and my heartbeat quickened with fear. I wanted to run, but there was no escape. She said, "I come here every night, and those who travel with me never return." Hearing this, my soul felt frozen. I was in the presence of a ghost who had traveled with me. I closed my eyes in terror and started praying to God. My body was paralyzed with fear, but somehow, I managed to restart the auto and sped off. She laughed loudly, and her voice echoed in my ears as I drove away at full speed, desperate to escape. The next day, when I shared this incident with the villagers, they told me that an old woman had died in an accident on that very spot years ago. Since then, her spirit has been wandering there, waiting for anyone who passes by at night. The experience left a permanent scar on my heart. I still can't forget her laughter and the look in her eyes. Her haunting presence continues to frighten me, and I avoid that road at night. Even today, when I drive at night, her frightening image flashes before my eyes. That night was the scariest experience of my life. I can never forget that night, and her laughter still echoes in my ears, as if she's reminding me that she's still there, watching.